My name is Amerah Shabazz Bridges. Like you, I support the Memphis Child Advocacy Center. And I'd like to tell you why. If I had the time, I would tell you about an 8-year-old girl who was sexually assaulted by her mother's live-in lover and who struggled to survive in an environment of domestic violence. A little girl who slept with a .38 snub-nosed pistol under her pillow and a chair propped under her bedroom door. A girl scared that she was going to die or afraid her mother was going to be beaten to death and leave her alone with the abuser. A girl whose mother did not believe her when she told her about the abuse and whose father let her stay in that unsafe environment even though he knew about the abuse too. And if I had the time, I would tell you how a young woman struggled with trust issues, with anger, fear, guilt, and shame. I'd tell you how she learns survivor skills to cope in an unsafe environment. She was a pro at being manipulative, promiscuous, a people pleaser, a caretaker, a controller. And if I had the time, I would tell you about the healing journey of a woman who has come to a place of peace. A woman who has grieved her lost childhood and the absence of a protective mother. A woman who took responsibility for herself and through counseling and 12-step programs and a strong faith in God, she learned to stop looking outside for the causes of her pain and fear. She learned that she no longer needed to use the maladaptive skills she had learned to survive. She has come to understand that there can be no healing in her external world until she gives intensive care to her internal wounds. She had to first admit that the wounds exist, then to examine them, touch them. Then she wrapped them in the most potent antiseptic there is, the antiseptic of love. That 8-year-old little girl was me. That teenager and young adult was me. And the woman who is healing is me. I have channeled my trauma into helping Memphis Child Advocacy Center, telling my stories so that others don't have to struggle as long as I did with the pain, the shame, and the silence. And the scriptures remind me that as ye are partakers of the suffering, so shall ye be also of the consolation. So I believe that there is a power greater than ourselves who can restore sanity. And if any one of us can heal, then so can all of us. Your generosity makes it possible for children traumatized. I was to tell their truth to adults prepared to listen. I can't stress enough the importance of being listened to and understood, and the healing power of having a witness to the pain and fear that has been locked inside. With your support, kids are helped by adults who take action, specialized professionals who stand unafraid to save children from a lifetime of trauma. At the Memphis Child Advocacy Center, kids learn they are worth it, that they deserve to be protected. That is so important for a child who once believed she was unlovable. When you support the Memphis Child Advocacy Center, you plant seeds of hope. And hope will save the world, one child at a time. Thank you for everything you do for the children of our community. And so it is, but God.